one thing. I want everybody to look at me. I'm going to pass it to coin after I say one thing. That's a W. Let's eat one. Let's eat one. That's a W. How many people want to eat a W tonight? How many eat a W tonight?
All right, Brian, we have a lot to get to, and we're going to do something differently than we usually do because we usually just talk about pro sports. But a lot happened this weekend, and it's very controversial. I have my thoughts, and I'm actually kind of excited to hear how you think about this too. But First, how you doing?
Whatever, I'm here. That's what matters.
I forgot about the Bengals loss. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you want to talk about that first, or
no? Because it's one of those days, man. Joe Burrow has his very sad press conference. They stink.
Okay, so you do want to talk about it first?
No, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it first. Let's go to college first. I'm just kidding. I'm over exaggerating. I'm fine.
All right. So first, I just want to know what you like. I know you don't really follow college football that closely because you don't exactly have a team, but I know you watch it. But what do you think about this new playoff model and where college football is going as a whole?
It seems to be like there's more and more controversy every single year we do this. Like when it was 4 teams, it was like, okay, when are we going to expand, right? When are we going to expand to 12 teams or whatever? Everyone's trying to figure out different models. Was it 8? Was it 12? And then it expands to 12, which I think was actually the right call, expanding it to 12. I think it's a little bit more fun as like, if you're going to do it, it's a little bit more fun as a fan, like watching it. You have more games, you have more opportunities for people to win. And you would assume there was less controversy over who gets in when there's 12 teams, because you think it'd be, hey, 12 teams will get in, who cares, but it just seems like every single year there's more and more controversy. So like my worry is this is just going to expand into like a 24 team 36 team bracket, which I think is where it'll get out of hand personally. So like that's my fear with it in general. But yeah, I mean there's obviously going to be controversies every single year. So like I like the college football playoff method. I do think it's leaning towards less important, like nothing else matters. And I think we're seeing that this year, which is a bummer for college football. Like bowl games don't mean anything anymore. Like it's for the players. I think for the players, it means something, right? Like you have seniors on teams, you have, teams that don't have championship aspirations. Like everyone has championship aspirations, but like, if you're, I don't know, it's a good, I don't know, Iowa comes to mind, or like, although they could win they won the Big Ten before, but like, Cincinnati, like they've been good. Yeah, they've been good where they like could potentially maybe make it, but like when they get put into a bowl game, that like it just feels like it doesn't mean anything
Liberty Bowl
anymore. Yeah, Liberty Bowl, exactly. Pop-Tart Bowl, like it just feels like it doesn't mean anything anymore.
Pop-Tart Bowl is the second biggest.
I know it's the second biggest one now, isn't it? Yeah,
which
is hilarious. So that's the second biggest one. So yeah, I don't know. I like you said, I don't have a team that I follow, which makes it hard to be super invested into it, especially like when I think anyone who listens to this knows I'm super invested in the Bengals. Like I couldn't imagine being this invested into 2 different teams. Like I don't know physically how that would be possible. I don't have the brain capacity for it. So like I watch it as a fan. So like I like watching good games. So for me, the 12 playoff is awesome because you get a bunch of good matchups. I think maybe you need to get I love having like a JMU in there, but like maybe it doesn't make sense because it just doesn't make a ton of sense. Like they're gonna get killed. I haven't even looked at the spreads. Like I'm curious what the spread is for that game.
Yeah, it's probably like 13.5, maybe.
Yeah,
upwards to 18.5. But
like would it make more sense to have Notre Dame? Yeah, probably. Like you have a better game.
The thing that everyone wanted, so like it started off as 4 teams, and Cincinnati got in one year because they were they were good, but then they play Alabama and they they just don't have the athletes Alabama has, and so then they expanded to 12, and then everyone technically has a chance, but it kind of turns into a SEC Big Ten showdown, like how they do in college basketball, where it's like, oh, the ACC and Big 12 are playing each other, and it's like 8 different games with all their team, whatever. And at the end of the day, like I know Notre Dame is like in there, but they don't have a conference, which is fine. Let's not all freak out about it. Everyone's freaking out about that this week because they didn't make it, but they made the national championship last year. But then they want the 12 best teams, but then also like if there's like a head-to-head, or if there's like a group of 5 conference who won their conference. Like, what does that mean? So they've always said they want the 12 best teams. So what does that mean? That means Notre Dame would be in over JMU or Tulane, right? Mm-hmm. I agree with that. I think everyone would agree with that. But then like people are knocking Miami. But then how can you put Notre Dame in, but you can't put Miami in? Because Miami beat Notre Dame. I understand it was the first game of the season, but what, like Texas, for example, they play Ohio State week 1 and lose. If Texas was a 2-loss team, they'd be probably in the playoff. Yeah, because they started out preseason number 2.
No, I think it was. I think
they would have never. They would have never left.
I think they were 1.
They were 1 or 2. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But like and also the preseason ranking is like weighed into all this because Vandy, has like a pretty good resume, and like you have teams like Oklahoma who's looked bad, Alabama's looked bad. Like, so is it who's hot now or who are the best 12 teams now, or does the season matter? Like I've thought about this the last few days. People keep fighting about it, and like I don't have an answer because like I just want to see a good football game, but also like there's so many schools, there's so many teams, and you're just going to try to whittle it down to 12. And now people are talking about, it needs to be 16. But then like 17, 18, 19, 20 are going to be pissed when they don't get in.
Right. It's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same discussion.
No matter how big you make it, it's just going to be bad. And then like college sports in general, like there's that report, there was like 184 schools that had to cut Olympic athletics from their school because of all this like NIL stuff, which is a whole other topic we can talk about probably in the off season. Like it's just like where college sports is now is just like not it. Plus the conferences. So like back when I was like saying this turns into a Big Ten versus SEC, tournament. It's probably going to be Ohio State, Indiana, Oregon, or Georgia, Indiana, whatever. It's probably going to be that. I mean, maybe Texas Tech, but like that's just one school. There's like, what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah. All right. So I think they also messed it up with the conferences because do you know how many teams are in the Big Ten right now?
What is it, like 16?
18. And so they're expected to play each other and find their championship. And now like a team like BYU, if they didn't play in their championship game, they might have been in, but they get boat raced by Texas Tech twice. So like obviously you can't put them in. So now like the conference championships are going to be meaningless or no one's going to want to play in them. And so it's just like all bad. Mm-hmm. We all do want to see the top 12 teams, but this regular season needs to mean something. And the bowl games need to mean something too. Like I just like Notre Dame pulls out. Like, I think that's ridiculous. I understand what they're trying to do, but like how cool would a Notre Dame Texas bowl game be?
Yeah. So I think it would be sick, but like I said at the beginning, no one cares. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Like it doesn't mean anything anymore. So like I don't blame, like I know there's a lot of people who are like against Notre Dame not playing the bowl game. Like I get it. You're not going to make money off of my name when I feel like I got screwed over by the committee and by the NCAA. And kind of go back to your point, like the big controversy obviously with this was Miami, Notre Dame, Alabama. Like those were the 3 teams. Alabama, the first 3-loss team to ever make it into the playoff. So it was left to Miami, Notre Dame. Like I think Notre Dame is one of the best 12 teams right now. Like you were saying at the beginning, do you want the best 12 teams in? Notre Dame should be in that 12 team span. Like I think they're better than Miami right now. But to your other point, like I think the committee got put in like almost pressured, because if it was like between a rock and a hard place, because if you put Notre Dame in ahead of Miami, then to your, like, no one's going to want to schedule those tough games at the beginning. Like that game didn't matter at the beginning of the season. Like I think Notre Dame is a better team than Miami right now. Like I think the 100%. Craziest part of all of it was having Notre Dame in the playoff the week before, like in the top 10 or whatever they were, 9 or 10 or whatever they were. And then everything kind of went positively for Notre Dame in those conference championship games. And then you had Miami jump them anyway. Like, why not just have Miami ahead of them in the first place? Like, that's what didn't make any sense to me.
They messed that up.
Yeah, that's like, to me, felt like it was a panic decision. It was like, oh shit, we actually do have to make this decision. I think they were probably hoping BYU would just win and they would get an automatic bid, and like that would kick.
ACC
it would solve
doesn't
the
get an
problem.
automatic bid.
Yeah, no, ACC doesn't. Yeah,
why?
I don't know.
Like
those are the things I don't know. Those are the things.
Like, okay, this is what I was thinking about, and this will never happen because of money and what all the conferences have turned into. But we need 6 different conferences of 10 to 12 teams, and they all just need to play each other, or or it needs to be like in the NFL where like the AFC North plays the NFC South or something like that. Like the ACC plays the Big Ten.
Mm-hmm. Make it divisions.
Like bring the Pac-12 back. Pac-12 plays the Big 12. And they play 12, 13 games. At the end of the year, they go like whoever is top 2 in the division goes to their championship game. So like bring back the Power 5 and add one more. Just like, let's just say the American. I know it's not, but just say it is. They all go to their championship game. The winner gets an automatic bid. So they're automatically in there, and then you pick the next 6.
Yeah.
It's got to be something black and white where, hey, if you win your conference and you're in I guess it would be Power 6, but there shouldn't be 18 teams in a conference and you're playing 30% of that conference. And you might be like Texas A&M and you're playing the back half of it. Like it's just so backwards. It's just run so poorly for how good the product is, because college football is awesome, but I never understood it. Even growing up, I'm like, oh, so they just play a bowl game and like they just pick the best 2 teams. That sounds ridiculous. And now I do like the playoff model, but like with Notre Dame not being in when they want the top 12 teams, like the best 12 teams, like makes no sense. But then I also understand why they rewarded it. So it's just like now I'm conflicted. Like,
oh, it's a huge.
So these teams earned it, but you want the best 12, but the best 12 aren't in there because Tulane for some reason and JMU. Yeah.
Like
and JMU is ranked like 25.
That's why it's conflicting, is because like I see why they felt like they need, like Miami needed to be in, because then again, you go back to the whole why even play the games? Like that's what everyone's saying, why even play the games? But I think Notre Dame would be favored. Like I know a lot of people said this. Like I think Notre Dame's favored on a neutral field right now with Miami. Like I think they're 3-point favorites, 2.5-point favorites against Miami. I know that doesn't matter. Like betting odds don't matter, but I think that just shows that they're probably a better team and deserve a spot. So I don't know how to fix it.
I mean, that should
people get paid a lot of money. People get paid a lot of money to figure this stuff out. But I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, that's also the issue. There's too much money because they're only worried about revenue. And honestly, like, it was kind of refreshing that they left Notre Dame out in a way, because it's like, oh, they don't care about all the money because that's a huge market.
Yeah. But that's why I kind of like that Notre Dame said, F you, I'm not playing your bowl game.
No, I get that. It's gangster, but also like, if I'm a senior at Notre Dame, I'd be like, I just want to play. This is going to be my last time.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, you would hope that it was a team decision. Like, they talked to the players said no. Like, and that's the other thing with the bowl games. Like, especially when now that there's the tournament. Like, we started seeing players back, like Christian McCaffrey, all these guys sitting out of bowl games that weren't national championships anyway. So, like, you're going to get that anyway with a lot of these players who want to go pro. Is, hey, I'm not going to play anyway. So you're not going to get best on best, because like Jeremiah Love wasn't going to play anyway. Like, he was going to sit because he's going to get ready for the draft. I mean, at least I would assume so. I don't know. He might have played, but I think we've seen a lot of these guys who are projected first, second round picks aren't going to play in those.
We should just go back to just get rid of the tournament, man. Just go back to bowl games. Just make cool matchups at the end.
I don't know.
Like win your conference. Like that should be. I know you do, but like winning your conference means nothing now.
Yeah, it doesn't, like, because Ohio State lost, but they're like, I don't care as long as I win the national championship.
It holds no weight. Yeah, it holds no weight. Like the Indiana winning, they just won their first conference since
should have been
1940.
Like, yeah, should have been like massive.
Should be the biggest news, and it should be like, oh, who are they gonna? I mean, like how I feel now. Like I get it, the ratings and national champion, but it should just go back to like I kind of miss the argument, like who's the better conference. Like maybe that's just the way you do it. Like Big Ten plays the SEC at the end of every year. Like their best team plays their best team. And it's got to be something, because it was cool. Like, like, oh, the Pac-12, like I'm excited to see the style they play. And now it's just everyone's in the Big Ten and SEC. And then like no one really cares about the Big 12 or ACC.
No one gives a shit about the ACC, especially.
Yeah, like they're a basketball conference.
Yeah, they're a basketball conference.
And
Did
I
you
just like it sucks. But like I do, but I like it. Like it, but like I don't know. I don't know how to fix it. It's too much.
Did you prefer the 4 or 12 game or 12 team?
Dude, the 12's cool, but like
I like the 12.
If it's just gonna like no matter what you do, you're gonna make someone mad. I just wish that like these games just kept holding more weight. It's like I want to win this bowl game for my school. I want to win the conference for my school. But now it's just like I'm here to get a paycheck and go play in the NFL, and it's just kind of how it is, which is fine. But the way they're handling the NIL, God, dude, I could go on about this for.
I know, and this I was wondering if this would lead into like
all this. How they just this open Pandora's box, like it's just ruined everything. Like you can transfer fucking 5 times. You can like.
I think they need to fix
Brendan
something.
Sorsby, the quarterback for Cincinnati, has 4 offers for like $2 million to transfer.
That's what I mean.
It's ridiculous.
They go, they play, they transfer. Somebody's going to pay them more. They play, they transfer. Someone's going to pay them more. Then they go to the NFL.
But like, wouldn't it be cool? Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
But I'm just saying, like, wouldn't it be cool to have like some sort of March Madness feeling? Like, I understand we're going to try to get that with JMU and Tulane, but like the winner of the ACC, like Duke would have gotten in. Like just something like that. Like Duke gets in. Oh my God, can they make a run because they got into this tournament? I don't know. It's like Duke wins ACC, but like no one gives a fuck.
Yeah, no one cares. Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Did you watch that game? That game was awesome.
I did. That game was awesome. Virginia came all the way back and they lost. Then they picked them off in overtime or whatever. Because I think I flipped that on after what game was it? Was it Ohio State, Indiana? I flipped that on. I watched the end of that after the Ohio State, Indiana game.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it also goes back to, I know we've talked about this, not on the pod, but just, off the pod.
As friends.
Yes. Like the whole coaching thing too, like the whole Lane Kiffin thing, like it's just a mess. Like it needs to change. Like,
oh my God. Yeah, that too.
It just needs to change.
What are we doing?
You got a team that's
like it's run so poorly.
Yeah. You got a team that's ranked 6th and
like Tulane
becomes.
Did you see?
Go ahead.
Did you see the Tulane guy? He's like, I'm doing 2 jobs right now.
Yes.
It's like, bro, you're in the fucking playoff.
Yeah. Focus on winning the fucking playoff and then worry about it.
That's crazy, dude.
I'd be pissed if I was a player. Like, I feel terrible for the Ole Miss players. Like, Lane Kiffin, I get why he left. It's a great opportunity. He's going to get paid a shit ton more money. Like, sure, it makes sense. They need to start, and I get it. Like, college is different where once you fire a coach, you can start working on your hiring. And, like, once the season's over, that's when they start jumping to because they want to get the opportunity because the college season now doesn't end until basically February with the tournament. But, like, they need to, like, have a timeline where you can wait till after the season. I know this might be like a stupid comment, but
no, it's not because everyone complains about it.
I know it's such a pain in the ass. I feel terrible for the Ole Miss players. Like they lose their head coach, all of them are pumped because they have a chance to win a national championship, and you lose your head coach. Like that sucks. Like you work so hard all year to just have it vanish. Like I don't get it. I don't get it because then even if you let them coach, they're like halfway out the door. Like you said. Lane, like you feel like you're halfway out the door already because you've already taken a new job. You got to start working on the recruits. You got to start doing all that shit for your new team. So even if you maintain coaching for that team, like it's not the same, right? Like your mind is already halfway elsewhere. I don't know. I just think the system's a little broken.
It's a lot broken, and I just like it's just that what college fans always hung their hat on why it's better than professional sports is like because they play for the name on the front of their jersey instead of the back. That's just the school pride. There's people who always wanted to go to that school. It was their dream to go to that school.
Yeah, their dad went there, their whatever.
Their dad went there. It's their opportunity to change their life. It's just vanished to like, how much can you pay me? Okay, I'm going to move across the country to a place I've never heard of and never been to and play there because they're offering me $300,000 more.
Yep, exactly.
And then when I'm not starting, I'll transfer somewhere else.
Exactly. Yep. I don't know.
Yeah.
I also thought it was interesting. Like, I feel like Indiana got boned being the 1 seed too with their draw. Like, would you rather play the winner of Miami, Texas A&M, or the winner of Alabama, Oklahoma?
Say it one more time.
Would you rather play the winner of Miami, Texas A&M, or Alabama, Oklahoma.
Miami, Texas A&M.
Yeah, Ohio State gets to play the winner of Miami, Texas A&M, and Indiana gets to play the winner of. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know.
That is kind of a tough one though, because I don't think Miami will win, but I don't think Texas A&M is as good as we think they are.
It's kind of the way I feel too. And
then
Georgia
gonna win it all.
Honestly, I still think Ohio State. I still think it's going to be Ohio State. I think it was obviously not a great game against Indiana. I think everyone jumped on the 3.5, 4-point favorites that they were expecting them to blow the doors off of Indiana.
Yeah.
I think you even mentioned 13.5 at one point.
Yeah, I did. I did. I thought they were going to kill them.
Yeah. And maybe that's just hey, it's Indiana. I know they're good. They're second best team in the country, but it's Indiana type of thing. But yeah.
You don't have to call me out like that, but yeah, I think Georgia's going to win.
You think Georgia? I like that. I see, but Georgia too, they get the winner of Tulane Ole Miss. Ole Miss is good.
Yeah, I'd rather have that.
Yeah,
I'd rather have
coach. They don't have their coach.
In Tulane. Does anyone know where Tulane is?
No.
Probably not.
Exactly. Well, and that's why I know I said that at the beginning. I think so too. I think we're both probably wrong. People just feel like that's these fucking idiots. But
it's in Louisiana.
Louisiana, there you go.
Wow.
I would know that. Yeah, I would know that of all people. But I lost my. Oh, okay. Tulane, JMU. Again, cool story that they're in it, and that's where you get the Cinderella effect of it. But they're not going to win they have zero shot to win the national championship. Zero. It just feels like, and I want those teams to get an opportunity, right? Because those guys work hard. Those guys, it makes sense. But again, you leave out better teams, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Whole thing is, bro. It's.
But then, the question is, will they ever get in?
Yeah,
what's the point of them?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I get it.
There's talks about
got to expand it to 64, and then we just go from there.
Just start the tournament week 1. If you lose, you're out. It's just a guillotine league.
You're out. You're done. Just shut it down. Lose week 1, shut it down. But I am afraid. I am afraid for college football, for teams like Ohio State, Texas was such a big matchup to start the year. I am afraid we are going down the path of no one's going to schedule anybody. Miami, Notre Dame, and then Notre Dame, Texas A&M, the first 2 games of the season. It's not going to happen anymore.
No.
It's not going to happen. Definitely not going to happen.
See their schedule?
Yeah.
You see their schedule next year?
Yeah, I did.
Significantly weaker.
Yes, different, but it's like.
I get it.
Yeah, what do you want?
I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, they already said, and then they come out and say if Notre Dame's in the top 12, they just automatically get it next year.
They get it yet. Mm-hmm.
What are we doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're just making.
Hey man, we feel bad about this year, but next year,
yeah,
you're. I
do think they got screwed. I think you could have said the same thing for Miami. Miami's hey,
they did.
We got screwed. It was a lose-lose. It was a lose-lose. So
why is JMU?
I just can't believe they had them in. I don't know. I just can't believe they had them in the week before. Neither team played.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of things.
They really
they fucked it up.
I mean, what are we doing?
Makes no sense. All right,
these people are smart, I guess. Yeah. All right, we're done.
I don't know who's on the committee these days, but
let's talk about real football and things that actually make sense, but also don't really make sense. All right, so now I'm going to give you the floor. You tell me how you felt about this Bengals-Bills game, because it was the biggest game of the week. I just want to hear your thoughts. This is literally.
I don't want to talk about it.
This is the last time. I'm assuming, are they mathematically out? I think I saw something that they were 3%.
Yep, I think if they have to. So to make the playoffs, they need to win out. Step 1, which is doable. I think I think they showed on Sunday against the Bills they can beat anybody in the AFC. They have to have Steelers lose 3 of 4, and the Ravens lose 2 of 4. And they play the Ravens, so if they go undefeated, they'll be 1 loss. The Ravens play the Patriots, the Packers, and the Steelers after us. I think the Ravens are going to lose a couple games. But I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Let's move on.
So, world's tiniest violin.
But yeah, still have a chance. Game was really good. It was a fantastic game. 39-34.
Yeah.
Was in control the whole time, which is frustrating. You get the pick 6 at the end, which sucked. And that kind of changed the course of the game. And then you get an unlucky deflection on the very next offensive play where, a lineman makes a great play, tips it in the air, and it falls right in AJ Epinez's hands. But it is kind of a bummer because, one, it was a really good game, and for it to just completely unravel with 5 minutes left. But I also think it was one of Joe Burrow's best games of his career until those picks happened. Like him and Josh Allen, like that was so much fun to watch. Him and Josh Allen throwing haymakers at each other for 4 quarters. Like that was the fun part. Is hey, he came back and played. They beat the Ravens and made that game fun. I was very, very upset by the end of that game. It took me a while to cool off after that game because then your season's over basically because you lost. All I'll say is defense still sucks. They still suck. They cannot cover a tight end to save their life. On pace to give up record-breaking numbers. They've given up, I think, 98 catches, 15 touchdowns, and it's like 1,200 or 1,300 yards to tight ends alone this year. It's like playing a Triple Crown receiver every single week, but it's a tight end. Like, it's unbelievable how bad they are against tight ends, and it's because they're starting 2 rookie linebackers who are ranked as the worst linebackers in the NFL. So, makes sense. And then last thing I'll say, obviously the Joe Burrow interceptions hurt, and, that's a big part of why they lost. But the difference was the Bills made the plays in the fourth quarter with picking those balls, picking those balls off, pardon my French, that sounded weird, but they made the plays that they needed to make. And
whoa.
The thing that gets forgotten in this game, Bengals go up 28-18, 8 minutes left. So it's a 10-point lead with 8 minutes left. The Bills scored in 4 plays. They got to midfield after about 2 plays. It's 1st and 10, or they got to the 4-yard line after 2 plays, 1st and 10. Josh Allen throws a bad ball right into our safety's breadbasket. He jumps and plays it weird and drops it. So it should have been a pick, game over. But next play, Josh Allen runs a 40-yard touchdown. They score within a minute. So it's already 28-24 or whatever it was. Yeah, untouched. It's those plays you forget where the Bills didn't do that on their side of the ball, on the defensive side of the ball. When they had their opportunity to make some plays, they did in the fourth quarter. I think it's a big reason why they lost. And then, obviously the interceptions are tough to – but it's hard to put too much blame on him because, if he doesn't play, they lose by 25. They get boat raced in that game. Some of those, plays he made on his, outside the pocket, all that kind of stuff was great. Yeah, bummed. Season's over. Football sucks. I hate it. And, that's where we're at. Hopefully they got to do something to fix it. I'm excited for the offseason. Do
you want to talk about Burrow's press conference or what?
No, not really. Let's just move on. I'm already sad enough.
Andrew Luck 2.0, people are saying.
Yeah, this is tough. This is a tough one to watch. It's his birthday today, too, I think. So it's a tough one to watch.
Wow. Yeah, that was a good game. I'll tell you one thing, man. It kind of made me believe more in the Bills.
He's good. Josh Allen, man, he's good. He's a stud. He's fun to watch.
He threw that one ball to Shakir that he had no business throwing. It's just man, there's only probably him and Burrow are probably the only guys right now who can make that throw. Maybe Stafford, but
Mahomes. I think Mahomes can. He's just having he had a bad game. I still think the talent's
not right now, dude. Well, speaking of Mahomes, I don't know, man. He is we can blame to that game. They play the Texans, right? That interception that Kelsey dropped that basically cost the game. I mean, that was thrown behind.
Yeah, wasn't a great throw. I agree.
And there was another 4th down where they went for it on their own 30, threw it behind him. And I understand he's on the run, but Mahomes doesn't miss those throws. Those are pretty big misses,
Yeah, I agree.
So, I mean, the Chiefs, you want to talk about the Bengals being dead. The Chiefs are
They're almost as dead right now. They're almost. I think their playoff chances is 12 or 15%. I don't know. It's either 17, 15, or 12. It's somewhere in that range, depending on which website you look at. But yeah, that was the big theme. We talked about last week coming to this week. We're going to learn a lot. There's a lot of big matchups where we're going to learn a lot about some of these teams, whether they're true playoff contenders, make the playoff push or not. So Bengals Bills obviously is a big one. If the Bengals win that game, they're looking honestly pretty solid. Not pretty solid. They still need a couple things to go in their favor, but they could easily run the table. Chiefs were the other one. This was a huge game for them to go up a potential other wild card team in the Texans. So they lose that tiebreaker. They've already lost the tiebreaker to the Bills as well. So I don't know, man. Something's off with the Chiefs. It's weird to see them. That's a game they always win. That is a game. Mahomes didn't play great.
We've been saying this for 2 years now.
I know. Mahomes didn't play great. What do you have? 3 picks, I think. Texans defense. We said it last week. Scary as hell. Like we knew it was going to be a tough game for
Texans in general, man.
Yeah, CJ Stroud
looked
he looked so much better in that game this week too. Like some of his throws on the run were very good, very crisp. And that was the question with the Texans, right? Is like their offense, can they keep up with some of these teams? But this is like, especially in Arrowhead, for the Chiefs to lose that game, like I'm surprised that they ended up losing that game. That felt like a game they win. You build the momentum back up. You play the Chargers this week, and then that's a real test. I think it's an elimination game for them now. I think if they lose this week, they are eliminated, which is crazy to say, but
I think so too. Yeah.
My big theme that I've taken from, and I was thinking about this a lot this week, and it's kind of encapsulates the AFC as a whole, and like the big four quarterbacks or whatever that we want to talk about in Burrow, Lamar, Allen, and Mahomes, is like it's always been about the individual quarterbacks, right? It's always been like, oh, this guy is better than this guy's better than that guy. I think we've realized, like, if you don't have the team, like, you need to build the team around you. Like, it's always felt like it's only been the quarterbacks on a pedestal, you know, like, and that's what that's all you see everywhere is, hey, this guy's going to carry this team. This guy's going to carry this team. If you have a generationally bad defense, it's going to be hard to win games. If you have a terrible offensive line like the Chiefs, it's going to be hard for Mahomes to kind of make his magic that he normally does. If you're Lamar, you're a little banged up, your defense isn't a top 15 defense, and your O-line kind of stinks, yeah, it's going to be hard to win games. Like Josh Allen
Lamar also stinks too. Yeah, Lamar's missing guys by a lot. Mm-hmm. Like,
yes,
I think Dan Orlovsky's saying he was missing guys by like 3 yards, and I understand it's not like that's a lot.
That's a lot. I mean, that's a ton. That's a ton.
That's a basketball hoop basically.
Yeah, and it's weird because we talked about the AFC being so stacked, and like, how are you going to get through this AFC? And then you have Josh Allen, who's like, they've had their faults this year. Like, this is his opportunity
because of their defense.
Correct. Their defense is like
negative weapons.
Yeah, his weapons are terrible. Except when you have tight ends that play the Bengals.
Well, that's everybody, but
yes.
So I mean, we can just say this right now. I mean, Chiefs have better weapons. They have a better defense. Mm-hmm. The Bengals have better weapons. Good, though.
Bill's defense is solid though. They coming into that game, they had the number one pass defense in the NFL.
Yeah, but they can't stop the run.
They can't stop the run. No, they did this week, but their DBs and their secondary is solid. Ravens have better weapons and a better defense, I think, as well.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, okay, they've been around. This is what AI is telling me. They've been around the 10th to 17th best defense in the league, which is not good.
Hey, but if you have Josh Allen, I think that's what you want. If I'm a Bengals fan, you're going to tell me I get the 17th best defense in the NFL. I think I'm going 13-4.
17th, I guess, with Josh Allen.
Yeah. That's all you need.
Is this? Yeah, I guess, but like they just, yeah. I mean, they have a better defense than the Bengals and Ravens.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the Ravens, but the Chiefs have a better defense than all three.
Yeah, the Chiefs had the best defense by far. But anyway, kind of getting back to my point, my moral of this story. And then you look at the NFC. You have like your Jordan Loves, who are still considered good quarterbacks. Like they have a good defense. They have solid weapons. Like they have better pieces around them for their quarterback. You have like Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford's having an MVP season, but defense is solid, has unbelievable weapons. Seattle, like not a premier quarterback, but defense is awesome and he has solid weapons. Like you can't just rely on your quarterback.
Real quick, where do you rank Sam Darnold?
This year, probably like 8th, 9th, I would say. Maybe 10th.
Pretty premier to me.
So I'm just saying, like he's not considered an elite quarterback.
Oh, he's not Josh Allen. Yeah.
He's not the top 4 or 5 quarterbacks in the NFL. That's kind of my point. So like you got these teams like Jared Goff, same thing.
Yeah.
Not a premier quarterback. Good weapons, good defense. Maybe not this year, but he's had good defenses in the past. Who else in the NFC am I forgetting?
JJ McCarthy.
No, sucks. But
Caleb Williams.
Great, good weapons, good defense. That's it. Like that's and a great coach, good play calling. So I don't know. It's just like that's what I've realized is like it felt so much on the quarterback coming into this year. But it's not the case. Like you need to build. Like I hope these teams are realizing like none of these guys are invincible. Like Mahomes isn't going to make the playoffs, fully healthy. Yeah. Lamar's not going to make the playoffs. Was only missed 3 or 4 games.
The reason why The Eagles are probably going to make it.
Why? Because their team's so good outside of the quarterback?
They're gonna make the playoffs because they didn't have one of their best defenders last game, and I understand Jalen Hurts had the worst game of all time, and they still almost won.
Yeah.
2
turnovers, one play. Tough to do.
Yeah, but they're built through the trenches. Like, they have a good offensive line, they have good weapons, they have a great defense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just, that's what you need. And then they have an okay quarterback who can either be a top 5 quarterback or it could be a bottom, 20 to 25 quarterback.
It's been tough sledding for Jalen Hurts. But yes,
yeah,
I'm hoping like these guys with Josh Allen's, Lamar Jackson's, Joe Burrow's, even like the Chiefs. Like, I think the Chiefs have done a better job than the other 3. The Ravens also have done a good job with their team building. Like, you got to put resources into, like, I know all these guys have paid players, but like, you can't just put so much pressure on the quarterbacks to win these games and to bring your team to. It's because it's too much. It's too much, and I don't know. It's just weird seeing Lamar. Burrow they haven't been in the playoffs in like 3 years, but a lot of that's been because of his injuries. Mahomes, and like for a second there, depending on how that game went, like there was a chance the Bills weren't going to make the playoffs, depending on how the rest of their season finished. They'll make it now, but again, it's just weird. It's weird to see, and we'll see what happens next year. But kind of crazy.
It's been a very weird year.
I hope that made sense. I kind of went on a little ramble there, but I hope that made sense. Yeah.
No, it did. I know exactly how I feel. That's how I felt about the college football rant I went on. I don't even remember what I said, but
hope it made sense. Yeah.
Hope it made sense. No, I get you. You got to build the team. You can't just pay 4 guys all your salary and expect to just go out there, and especially when, make no improvements on the worst defense in the league, and then you bring everyone back and you just pay everyone more.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Your defense has given up 36 plus points in 5 or 6 of the last 11 games. Like, you're not going to win football games no matter how good your offense is. You're going to be the best offense in the league. Like, you're going to lose these games. And like, fuck, man, watching that Texans Chiefs game, I was like, I'm like craving 14-13 football right now. Like, I'm at that point where like, I want hard hitting football on the defensive side of the ball. I want to have confidence in the defense to get stops. Like, I was like, this is kind of refreshing instead of a 41-39 game that you lose in heartbreaking fashion. Can't do it. I can't do it. Speaking of Michigan, I know we're not talking about Michigan, but I know who would be a great coach for Michigan.
Speaking of the moon, that's what you just did there.
Yeah, Zach Taylor. I think he'd be great with Michigan. I think he'd be great. I think he'd be a great fit. Just get back into the college game, no ties or anything.
Oh my God, that's good. So funny, dude. Oh my God, that was good. Wow, that's hilarious. Yeah, that whole Michigan thing is wild.
Yeah,
and it just keeps getting
more and more wild. I'm sure once we get off of this, there'll be more stuff that we have not seen. But yeah, sorry, going back to the NFL. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the biggest story of the week?
Phillip Rivers coming back?
Hell yeah, dude.
It's awesome.
I'm so pumped.
Okay, so I'm going to do a quick thing. I feel terrible for the Colts, man. They're like...
How about Indiana sports in general?
I know, it sucks.
Like,
it's so
Tyrese
sad.
Halliburton, ACL pop in the Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Caitlin Clark, they have a good season. I know no one really cares about the WNBA, but she didn't play like the whole season.
Finally have a good season.
Yeah. Yeah, and did you hear about the defensive tackle for IU?
Oh, yeah. He got hurt, like, celebrating with fans, and he's out for the playoff.
He was running around the field high-fiving, and he, like, tore something in his knee.
Yeah, it's
brutal.
Hey, they won the Big Ten championship, though, so at least they got that going for them.
Yeah, well, it doesn't mean anything anymore. And then now Daniel Jones is dead.
I think we talked about this a couple weeks ago, Sauce Gardner trade, and I said I liked it because it was...
Sauce Gardner's out? Yeah.
Yeah, like Sauce Gardner trade. He got hurt as soon as he got there, and they traded 2 first-round picks for him. Like, they kind of mortgaged their future with Daniel Jones, and now he's a free agent coming off an Achilles tear. He's about 30, I think. He's about 30. I don't know his exact age, but I think he came out a couple years. I don't know his exact age, but I think he's around 30. You got to make a decision. Do you pay him or do you not without really seeing how he's done from recovery? So, like, I just feel bad for him. Like, they went all in and it failed. 28.
28.
They went all in and they failed. I have a hard time seeing them make the playoffs now at this point. They have
Dude,
Pull up their
Phil
schedule.
Rivers is gonna fucking sling it.
Pull up their schedule. If you can.
They have the hardest schedule remaining.
Yes, that's what I thought.
They go Seattle, Texans, Jags.
All playoff teams.
Who else? Yeah, and all good teams. I mean, do you want to talk about the Jags really quick? And my boy?
Yeah, now he's your boy again. Now you're back on the Trevor Lawrence bandwagon.
Whoa, dude. No bandwagon. I have the most real estate on that island.
Uh-huh.
And it's not the island you think. Okay, so they go Seahawks, Niners, Jags, Texans.
Yeah, it's tough. That's
all playoff
hard
teams.
Shit. So, but hey, Phil Rivers is going to come sling it. I've seen his lines go up already. It's like over under 154 passing yards. Like tempting.
You're muted.
I hit it on accident. Yeah, I hit it on accident.
Yeah,
I do think it's crazy. I do think it's crazy that he's coming back. Dude, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to go. Do you see him at his press conference
I'm
today?
excited to see it, but it's either, yeah.
He's like, I'm not really, like, kind of made it sound like I'm not really in running shape, but I can still throw the ball.
He's like, I never ran away from anyone anyway. So
Yeah, exactly.
I'm built like a left tackle, but I'm throwing the ball today.
It's exciting, though. I'm pumped to see him play. I don't know if he'll play this week or not, but I'm pumped to see him play. But he didn't come out of retirement to not play. Is the like.
Yeah, he didn't come in to hold the clipboard.
No,
but apparently him and Riley Leonard have they grew up next door.
Yeah,
neighbors.
It's some relationship. Yeah, they have some. He said Riley Leonard said they're like really good friends or something, which is interesting. But yeah.
He also trained with Drake May before the draft, and he's still in it, dude.
Yeah. And then a couple of the other big games, like we already talked Ravens. Huge loss for the Ravens. They are outside looking into the playoffs now because they need, that was a huge game for them. They have an impossible schedule this way. I think they have Bengals, Packers, Patriots, Steelers. So all solid teams, which kind of sucks. So Steelers have a much easier schedule. So I don't think Ravens are going to make the playoffs. I think they'll shut down Lamar Jackson if they lose one or two more games, personally. Bears, Packers, another huge game. We'll switch over to the NFC. I don't know. I honestly thought the Bears played better than I thought they would. I was kind of surprised that they were in that game as long as they were.
I was just going to say, do you want me to give you my top 10?
Do you want to do top 10? Let's do top 10. Last thing I'll say.
Who's good.
Yeah, last thing I'll say. Cowboys, Lions, basically elimination game. Again, a lot of these elimination games, like, feel bad for the Cowboys. It would have been fun to see them.
Well, they're lucky that the Eagles lost.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They
would
have
already
been kind of out.
That's a good point. And then I think the Rams and Seahawks are who we thought they were based on their 2 wins.
Dude, the Rams are so good.
Rams are really good. I kind of want them to win the Super Bowl again. I don't know why.
I love Matt Stafford.
I would like to see Matt Stafford win again. I hope he wins the MVP too. I think it'd be sick for him to get MVP.
Yeah.
But do you think he retires if they win?
I don't know, because they've been talking about him retiring for the past 5 years, and I don't understand. He's still at the peak of his powers, but then you always hear about him having back issues.
That's right. Exactly.
And then I saw some mock drafts having the Rams trade up to the number 1 pick to get Mendoza. So maybe he play if they win this year, he plays one more year, and it's kind of like a what do they call that when you play one more year in the NBA? Final.
God, what do they call it?
Goodbye tour or something.
Yeah, retirement tour.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. That'd be cool.
But it'd also be cool if you win MVP, you win a Super Bowl, you win Super Bowl MVP. It'd also be cool to just be, all right, I'm going to go out on top of my game.
Yeah, but if you're at your top of your game, why would you?
Yeah, do you want to hang it up? Yeah, that's a very good point.
Because when people call, I think I've said this on this podcast before, but when people call for other people to retire, it's these people have been doing this their whole life. They wake up every day to compete. And that's why all these athletes get into golf, because it's another way to compete. And if you're able to do something, it's like Tom Brady. He did it till he's 45 because that guy's a psychopath and all he does is think about football. But once you're done, unless you're Philip Rivers.
Yep. Well, it's similar to Joe Flacco's whole story. He was like, this is what I've done since I was 8 years old. I don't know what I would do without it. So that's why I'm still playing, because he's like, this is all I know. So I think you're right. It's just ingrained in these guys to go as long as they possibly can.
I mean, dude, I think about that all the time. I'm like, what would I do if I didn't play golf? I don't know what I would do. And it consumes my whole life.
Join us in our 9-to-5s in the corporate world.
I wouldn't be caught dead. All right. So my top 10 is all right. What do you want me to go 10-1 or 1-10?
No, go 1-10 because I think we know who the top two are going to be, so there's not going to be any surprise there.
Okay, number 1 is Rams. Mm-hmm. Number 2 is Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 is the Patriots.
Okay, I like that. Bye week. People forget during bye weeks.
People forget. Also, I don't think they've let more than 20 points since like week 2. So I understand their schedule, whatever. Number 4, Packers. Number 5, Broncos. Okay. Number 6, Lions. Number 7, Bills.
Okay.
Number 8, Texans. Number 9, 49ers. And number 10, who do you think number 10 is?
Bears.
No.
Who am I missing? Jaguars.
Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars.
Dude, no one's been talking about him. No one's been talking about the Jaguars.
I'm just telling you, man. Trevor Lawrence is the guy. He figured it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're gonna. I mean, they should win that division. They just beat the Colts. I think they played the Colts again, like you just said.
Yeah, 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, but you got the Texans in there still too, though, who could maybe steal the division.
Texans are good, man.
Yeah, I agree.
They're really good.
They're gonna get in.
No one wants. No, first of all, they're the worst team to watch because their defense is so good and their offensive line is so bad. I mean, if they had any kind of offensive line, they'd be so good. Because I think CJ Stroud is like serviceable enough. I don't think he's great, but he doesn't have any time to throw.
Yeah, top 18.
They got Nico Collins. Woody Marks is cool. Yeah, but I think he has his like ceiling is 8.
Yeah, I mean his ceiling is what we saw his rookie year, where people are throwing him in the top 5 even of conversations. Which I think we overreact. We talked about this. I think we overreact to rookies having one good season, and it's like, all right, you got to let them play 2 or 3 years before you make those investments or whatever, but not investments, those claims. But I agree. I think I know we talked about it briefly already, but I think Texans are good. The Texans are going to get the 5 seed. They're going to play the Steelers. It's going to be the 4-5, guaranteed to be Saturday at 4:00, the first week of the playoffs. Versus Texans, 4:00, first playoff game. Texans always get that 4:00 slate. Steelers kind of suck. Oh. It's just going to be, they're going to put that game first, 1,000%.
Brutal.
Yeah, 1,000%. That's going to be the first game.
Oh, it's going to be such a bad game because it's a bad defense going against a bad offense and a bad offense going against a really good defense.
Yes. Yeah.
The Steelers aren't that good.
No, I would take Texans all day in that game. But yeah, Jaguars. I agree with you. Come back. Still not a huge Trevor guy, but I think they have a chance. They have a chance. If they're the 3 seed,
they can win a playoff game.
The 3 seed, they'll probably play either Houston or Buffalo, is my guess, if they're the 3 seed. So, right?
Yeah. Houston would be a good game.
Unless I'm missing someone. That'd be cool. Trevor Lawrence, Josh Allen would also be cool. No, Chiefs aren't going to make it.
Chargers,
that's the other one. That's the other one I'm missing. That would also be good. Yeah. Rematch of the Trevor Lawrence comeback from down 24-0 or 27-0 or whatever it was.
What's his name?
That'd be cool.
What was the coach's name? Something Staley?
Fuck. Yeah, Brandon Staley. Yeah.
Brandon Staley. Yeah.
Yeah.
He sucked.
No, I like that. That's a good top 10. I think the Lions are higher than I thought they'd be.
It's getting tougher and tougher.
Yeah, the Lions are higher than I thought they'd be at 10. Or what are they, 5? 6?
6.
I probably would have put the Bills ahead of them just because big win this past weekend. And I know, again, Bengals defense is bad, but I still feel like they're probably the favorites. Like, I don't know who else I would pick out of the AFC. I'd still probably put my money on the Bills. I don't know. I mean, you know me. I'm not huge on the Broncos.
Broncos defense is, I know, you hate Bo Nix, dude.
How about...
There's no one besides Mahomes you hate more. It's like Mahomes
I don't hate
is here.
Bo Nix that much.
Bo Nix is here. Huge drop off. And who do you hate?
I don't.
Hold on.
There's no one. I don't hate Bo Nix.
I'm trying to think of who's the player on defense. Eli Apple.
I actually liked Eli Apple. I thought he got too much hate.
No, dude, you hated that guy.
No, I didn't.
Who did you hate on the defense then?
I don't know. Right now I hate everybody.
Okay. So Mahomes, like 2 steps down. Bo Nix. Then like a flight. No, like 10 stories down. Oh, I'll just say Zach Taylor.
Sure. There you go. The Zach Taylor thing is weird. I can get into a whole conversation about Zach Taylor thing. We'll do that a different day, though.
All right, we're 54 minutes into this. We don't need to get into that. Do you have a parlay for?
Well, sorry. Let me do my player of the week real
week?
quick. You're skipping my player of the week.
I'm sorry.
Josh Allen. Easy.
Go ahead. Really, over Puka?
Yeah. I know Puka had a good game. He had what do you have? 160 and 2 touchdowns. I know Puka had a great game. Josh Allen is just so good. Like, he really is. He's a fucking stud. They went 4 for 5 on fourth down, made the big plays when they needed to. The 40-yard touchdown run, scored on fourth down again to put them up 10 later in the game, or 11 later in the game. Like, completed over 70% of his passes. I can't remember how many combined yards he had, but it was like 200-something passing, 70 or 80 rushing yards. The big 3rd and 15 run where they could have given the ball back to the Bengals to go back and win the game. Like, are you fucking kidding me? We ran man on 3rd and 15 without a spy. Anyone who plays Madden doesn't even do that. Like, I don't know what Al Golden was thinking. Like, whatever. But yes, Josh Allen, player of the week.
All right.
Just also probably because I watched every single snap, so it felt like it was appropriate. Puka did have a really good game. Honorable mention for Puka.
Yeah, Puka's. I mean, I get it. Josh Allen. I mean, my immediate
Sometimes
thought,
QBs.
like, player of the week. I'm like, oh, Puka, but then, yeah, dude, you're part of the problem. We get it.
I'm not.
All right. Do you want to hear my parlay?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Or do you have one?
All right, hold on. So 250 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 140 quarterback rating, 9 rushes for 70 yards and a touchdown. So he had
that's good.
4 touchdowns, and yeah, it's unbelievable.
A game that meant more. I know.
Yeah,
I get it.
you go first.
I'm not. Okay. Where is it? Okay. I have. Speaking of Josh Allen, what about Mike? Speaking of Josh Allen, Jacoby Myers. That's what you do.
No, I just wanted to throw that.
Josh Allen, anytime touchdown.
Just want to throw that Zach Taylor in there. That's all. That joke.
I know. Okay. Josh Allen, anytime touchdown. Okay. Travion Henderson, the same game.
Combined. I had him. I'll take him out of mine. Go ahead.
Well, I'm doing combined rushing and receiving over 64.5.
I like that. That's a good one.
Then I have Jacoby Myers, anytime touchdown, and then Devontae Adams, anytime touchdown.
Okay. I like it.
And then that gets you plus 1,300.
Plus 1,300. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm kind of going back to the well here with some of these guys, but I'm also doing Travion Henderson. Bill's rush defense has been bad this year. They were really good against Bengals last week. I don't know if it was the snow, whatever it was, but I'm going to go back to Travion Henderson, anytime touchdown. I think it's going to be a great game. Yeah, sure. I'm pumped about that game though. Nico Collins against a suspect Arizona Cardinals defense. I think he's due for a touchdown. He had a big game last week. Had over 100 yards, 5 or 6 catches.
Oh, these are all anytime touchdowns, right?
Anytime touchdowns, yep. And then last one, I like to go after these guys that bounce back game. AJ Brown. I know we didn't really talk about the Eagles game much. He had some critical drops in that game. And, I think after the game, he was pretty reflective on it and kind of said, hey, this one hurts just because I had opportunities and I didn't capitalize on them, which I thought was good. And so I'm going to go AJ Brown anytime touchdown, which gets you to plus 946.
Ooh, plus 1,013 on Hard Rock.
Hard Rock, yeah. DraftKings plus 946. So I'm gonna go those 3 for me. I know again we didn't talk about the Eagles much, but
they stink.
Tough. That was tough.
That's all.
That was tough. Yeah.
It's just a bad game by everyone. Besides the defense.
Huge win for the Chargers though. Herbert gutting out.
Yeah.
Broken hand too. That was a huge win for the Chargers. All right. That's last week.
Defense was amazing because there was 5 turnovers by Jalen Hurts, and they were all on their side of the field.
No, yeah,
except for the last one.
Defense, that's what I mean. You have 5 turnovers, and how many points did they give up? 23.
22.
22-19. Was that the final score? That's unbelievable. It's unbelievable that they only give up that many points to. Again, Chargers offensive line, horrible, one of the worst in the NFL, but still, that's nuts to do. All right, bets last week. I went 3-0. I think it's my first 3-0 week of the year. No, second 3-0 week of the year since week 2. Big week though, so I'm 20-22, closing that gap. And then you went 1-2.
Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
That's what I wanted to talk. I wanted to wait to talk about it. You're down 10 with like a second left, and you kick a field goal, and Mike lost his Broncos -7.
Kick a field goal?
Yep, kicked a field goal to lose by 7.
For what?
Stuff. For who?
For who?
That's exactly right. Hawks -7-1, and then Eagles -3, which came down to the wire, obviously. That takes you to 25-15-1. So still very, very good. So I get to go first though, which is fantastic. I think it's the first time I've gone. Oh no, I went first a few weeks ago. So the first one that stood out to me, if I'm being honest, and this might be Homerism.
It is.
Bengals +2.5. Like they're 2.5 point underdogs at home. With how the Ravens look.
Nothing to play for.
They do. They still have a chance to win the division. They win this game, they're still alive.
Yeah. Don't they need the Steelers to lose too?
They need them to lose 3 of 4. So like even if they don't lose this one, they're still technically alive. Do I want to make that my first pick? I'm not gonna make that my first pick. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make that my first pick. God damn, this is a tough week again. Why are these so fucking hard every week?
My God, the Chargers are.
I know. That's what I was. That's. You know what? I'm actually gonna take the. I'm going to take the over in that game. It might be crazy, but I'm going to go Chiefs Chargers over 41.5.
What's the Sunday night game? It's Cowboys. No. Yeah, it's Cowboys Vikings. What a bad game. Like in your boy JJ McCarthy. All right, I'm going to go. You know what? Give me Texans -9.5 against the Cardinals.
Big on the Texans right now.
They're hot, man. You don't have to mute every time you type.
I am going to mute every time I type.
Why?
It's 112?
Yeah.
All right. The second pick for me. I'm going to go Bengals +2.5.
I love it, dude. I'll go Homer next too. Give me Eagles -11.5 against the Raiders. That over-under's 38.5.
That I would almost be more pro to take that than.
I don't know, because I don't think the Raiders are going to score more than 10
It's
points.
true.
And that means
Geno Smith isn't playing, I don't think either, from what it sounds like.
I'd rather Geno Smith than Tommy Two Gloves.
No, it's that's right. It's Kenny Pickett. Yep. All right, my last one. I'm gonna go. God, the Giants are favorites. That's nuts. Seahawks 13.5.
Are they really?
There's some good games and there's some like really bad games. Like Detroit Rams is awesome. Packers Broncos is gonna be awesome. Chargers Chiefs is still a good game.
I mean, Eagles Raiders, Niners Titans. Those are bad games. Giants Commanders bad.
Bills Patriots, awesome.
Great. Browns Bears. You can just who's watching that?
Give me Rams -5.5.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah, at home.
You made my decision for me.
Okay, what's your last one?
Steelers -3 against the Dolphins.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Is that Monday night? Yeah, I didn't even see that one. -1.
Dolphins. What are we doing?
I know.
Same record as the Chiefs.
5-game win streak, I think. Yeah, they played like nobody, but still, hey,
they fire their GM. They're like, all right, we're gonna play well now. Have they really played no one?
Yeah, here I pull it up. I think it's like some ridiculous schedule. The fuck is it? There it is.
I got it right here. They have played the Jets, Saints, Commanders, Bills.
They beat the Bills?
Yeah, they did. Then they had a bye in between there, but then they lost to the Ravens and beat the Falcons.
Yeah.
So they've won 5 of their last 6.
5 of the last 6. And
I mean, they destroyed the Bills.
That's right. I do remember that now. That's when everyone was like, oh, the Bills are dead.
Yeah, Bills stink. Now everyone's,
back on the bandwagon.
They're the best team. But yeah. They have Steelers, Bengals, Bucks, Pats left. I mean, that's a pretty tough schedule.
Yeah, I don't think they have a chance to make the playoffs. They'd have to win
lose in their last 4.
Yeah, they'd have to win out. They might not lose all 4, but they go 2-2. They're still not making it. Who
are they beating?
They could beat the Bengals very easily. Yeah, I mean the Bengals are 4-9.
Bucks kind of suck now.
The Bucks do suck. Baker Mayfield has.
Jeez, they were like he was the MVP for a few weeks.
The first 3 weeks, I think he was 1 on your power rankings at one point. They were 1.
Yeah, I mean their whole team. No, they weren't. I have them all here. Let's see, were the Bucks ever number 1? No, because I'm a homer, and I just kept putting the
Week
Eagles 5. Week 5 was the highest. they were, and they were number 2.
Yeah, there you go. I think they
went to 3.
Yeah.
And they went to 3, and then they dropped completely out. No, they went to 8, then they went to 10. Yeah.
It's
gradual drop off there. Damn. All right, well.
It was fun. I like we threw some college in there.
Yeah, great.
Hopefully everything's okay with Michigan.
Yeah, well, that's a sticky situation. Do you have anything to say before? Hold on, I got something to say. Follow us at Traveling Athlete Pod on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, and at Athlete Pod on X. There, now you can go.
I am excited for the offseason. See what happens, and yeah,
it's just sad, man.
I know, it's terrible. It sucks being a fan. I hate being a fan of football. I don't like it. It's all miserable.
There's going to be a time we have no sports, and this is how you feel.
Oh, for sure. But I do like off season. I like the drafts. I like free agency. But yes, come June, I'm going to be losing my mind.
The dog days of June and July and August, we're going to be like,
I'm going to be losing my mind. Yes, that's correct.
Just enjoy it, man. There's still a chance.
No chance. It's over.
Oh shit. We gotta do it again, dude. Left the lens cap on.